Joe, so relationships seem to be very much about healing and growth. So how do you assist each other in that process?
That's a great question, Gina. And this is so important to relationships that we actually talk about this in our book, and we call it playing leapfrog. And that's recognizing areas where your partner could move forward, or in some way, something that they might not be realizing that you can see for them. And it's inviting them to basically put your hands on your back, use you as support, so that they can jump over you to a higher place for themselves.
Yeah. So that would be in areas like those small thoughts or limiting beliefs we all carry about ourselves, like I'm not good enough, or I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not going to be successful at that, all that kind of stuff. I mean, we also believe in taking full responsibility for that yourself, but once you do that, to have the assistance of somebody who loves you, who's just like there to say, is there any way I can help you look at this, and can we find new ways for you to approach this in yourself? I mean, it's just a fabulous thing to have that support for somebody who really wants you to evolve into a higher version of yourself.
In those times where there's a growth edge, I've absolute faith in her ability to go through it. And that's not like sort of getting rah, here you go behind her, because it's really about allowing with a knowing that she has the capacity to grow through it. I think it really helps to recognize what is happening, and it's great that we're talking about that, because we can understand the value of those growth moments. But in the support, I really think it is about giving her the space, not pushing, not having an agenda about her needing to be fixed or further than she is. But I think for me, just the fact that I know that she has the capacity really helps.
Yeah, and that's a great feeling. And for me, I guess when healing's trying to happen for both of us, it's in the previous question we talked about stinky moments. It feels a bit stinky and a bit painful. A growth edge usually is a bit, wow, this feels slightly uncomfortable. So creating safety, I think, is my number one aim in every situation. When we both get triggered, it can be a bit tricky, but create safety so that Joel can become authentic. So the more he becomes authentic, the more fully alive he feels, and that is so important for me. But safety creation is number one aspect of the assisting process, so that you can really then exhale and go, hey, in this moment it's really okay for me to be me, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. And there's growth in just being able to be authentic with your partner.
Yeah. And additionally, and part of that is just, no pressure that you have to get this right now. You have to get over this.
There's actually a real power in that agendalessness. Again, I talk about being an agendaless process. Having no agenda with someone, but just loving them as they are, in the knowing that things are happening, some of which we're aware of, some of which we're not aware of. There's a magic in that, and you can bring it to a relationship really powerfully.